Welcome everybody to episode 15 of Monster Hunter Try. In the last episode, we defeated Diablos. Well, defeated. We danced with Diablos, and in the end he died. So yeah, I don't know what that was. But in this episode, we are finally moving on. Um, Last time I realized I didn't tell you anything about the story of this game. The main story is relatively simple. We come to Moga Village. I think we are an outsider. We come to Moga Village in order to become a hunter. And there's a problem in Moga Village with earthquakes because, you know, it's built on water. And there's something causing earthquakes to appear. And there's like ancient ruins below Moga Village, in the water below Moga Village, that were basically part of an ancient city. And the village chief was a hunter that was there basically when I think it was when they were protecting the civilization there, and they had to leave because of earthquakes, because of the earthquakes. And yeah, that's why we're here. We thought at first that Lagiacros was behind the earthquakes. After we slayed it, basically nothing happened. The earthquakes kept reappearing. So Lagiacros couldn't be, you know, the problem. So we kept digging. Chacha found a large monster. We contacted the guild, and they confirmed with some of the sightings what kind of monster it is. Is this a Seadeos? And it's probably causing the earthquakes. The guild has ordered the entirety of Moga Village to flee, to be evacuated. But before they could do that, the people want to stay behind actually. And we basically volunteered to take down Seadeos instead. Before we evacuate. So that the threat is basically gone and the villagers could stay there. That's what we're doing. And we need to make a base camp with all of these resources. Here we go. I already picked up a ton of stuff. I picked up all sorts of potions. I picked up, yeah, paintballs and flash bombs are not really, those aren't really useful in the fight. Oxygen supply is. Also, something I want to tell you is Chacha. You need to change Chacha's mask to the ancient mask, because he can't produce underwater oxygen for you if you need it. So this whole fight is completely underwater, and Chacha needs to produce produce oxygen for us. I'm going to select abilities. I think I don't know, agility boost, earplugs, attack boost, and affinity boost should be enough. I usually have Chacha on earplugs and attack boost, but we don't really need earplugs for this one. So, oh yeah, also I need to say this, this is entirely against the wishes of the guild, like, this is not a guild thing, which can be problematic, don't get me wrong. Okay. Yes, we understand. We need to We need to get basically approval from the villagers. I think. I think we need to find the village chief first and foremost. Where is he? What do you want me to do, game? The Omen. And the Rathalos. Oh! The next monster's unlocked. That's kind of awkward. I think we'll hunt something. Kind of fury. Let's. We hunted a Rathalos already. This one is on deserted island, which is okay. Let's hunt the Uragan. Fuck. I forgot you need to do a quest first before you can actually explore Ciadeos. Fuck. I really wanted to have all of this lore in one video. But I forgot that you need to actually do quests in between. The villagers need to basically talk to you. Sad. A little bit. We are woefully unprepared for this. I don't know if we can do this. I'm sorry. Let's see if I can do this, but yeah. I am really unprepared for Uragan. I think Element should be fine. It's not weak to Lightning, but Element is always good to have. Oh, let's take a cold drink. We have first aid meds, we have potions. We should be relatively fine. I was not prepared for Uragan today. I thought it showed up after Ceodeos. But it doesn't. So here it is. The Rolling Disaster. Let's take it down. Uragan is kind of difficult. We need its chin for stuff. But I think we'll grind. I think I will grind right after a little bit. Do we have energy drinks with us? No, we don't. Which is kind of a problem. So yeah, Uragan rolls a bit. It has a pretty high HP. So it's really annoying to take on, especially in this game. Later games make this fight way easier. It would be way easier if we had actually a switch axe with water. Which we would have gotten from Ceadeos. Fuck me. Right? Come on, just stop a little. Huh. What are you planning to do, Uragan? Yeah, that chin is strong. Don't get caught up in that. Usually it's just a exercise in how to avoid being hit by it. Dodging its attacks is not that hard. Most of it is position based, as always. With these big brutes. You don't want to be fronted. The hip check has abnormally large hitboxes. It has tremor with it, which you need to avoid. There's not that much nuance to Oregon. I kind of like the monster, but I can see why people don't. But try Oregon is relatively good. Although the camera keeps bugging a little bit with him, because he's so huge. But he also gives ample time to, you know, dodge out of the way, to heal up. Here we go. Let's keep doing damage. Yeah, it's weak to water, which we sadly don't have, so that's a bummer. It also has a fire breath attack, as you can see, and a sleep breath attack, both. Both of them are best avoided, just, you know, staying away. These tremors are just annoying. They're nothing that dangerous. It also throws rocks at you that it explodes better than later. Stay away as much as you can, basically. Be aware of your surroundings a little bit, and it's okay. It's not that difficult of a fight. And yeah, especially in this area, it does a special move like this, where it rolls around a lot. I don't know, I find staying somewhere in the middle over here where I was is probably the best option for that. It's pretty hard to break his chin. At least in this game. Come on. Fuck me. Why did it dodge forwards? Like, I don't get it. I didn't mean to dodge forwards. I was pulling the trigger backwards and somehow I dodged forwards. Doesn't make a ton of sense, but okay. I'll take it. That chin attack is the most annoying thing about it. It has a ton of stun on it. Which, if you get caught like I was, it can lead to a lot of pain. But yeah, I wasn't really prepared for this fight, so I don't know. I don't know if I can do this right now. Or if I should just leave this for now. One time we will have to face Uragan and beat him. It's not that difficult, it's just more annoying. Because he moves around so quickly and fast that it's just kind of annoying. Maybe I will change my mind about Oregon and say it's a low fight. Monster's just stupid. This AoE attack is also extremely hard to predict. It does it willy-nilly and you can't really get out of it. Why did I get... Oh. I hate the dodging mechanics sometimes. What the fuck was that? Why did I dodge forwards? I was trying to dodge out of the way. I don't know. It might just be my incompetence sometimes. You probably need to give your character a little bit more time to position themselves before dodging. But I'm getting pretty impatient sometimes. I hate this chin attack with a burning passion. And this one as well. Like, how could I have gotten out of this fast enough to get out of the area of effect, like the AoE stuff? Sometimes Monster Hunter doesn't make sense. Maybe I'm just salty because I can't fight Ciadeos, which I generally think is a really, really good fight. And I have to fight Uragan. That might be it. I'm just salty that I need to fight Uragan instead of the better monster. Come on. Big guy. You really don't want to be hit with that chin. Chin is such a weird word for me to say. I don't know. And then you have like, oh no, I'm tremored. And oh no, I'm tremored again. Like, such a stupid system. Okay, that one did not hit me at all. I refuse to believe that. It benefits from pretty questionable hitboxes. Sometimes they work in your favor, sometimes they don't. And every time they don't, it's bullshit, you know? Obviously. That's how gaming works, right? It's always the developer's fault, not mine. I hate that tremor attack. Like, it's just so stupid. It just delays the fucking game. It's not even that effective, like, at taking us down. It just delays us from attacking, like. Another case of Did it fall over even once so far? Come on. That wasn't fair. Let's go. Now was body blocked. Ah, come on. This fight turned ridiculous. I also hate how hard this plating is sometimes. Come on, get your footing. So yeah, it's a steep hill to climb. It might take a long time. If this takes exceedingly long, I might speed up at this point. I don't know. Oregon is such a weird fight for me. It just has so much HP, and it's not really interesting. I need some of its material, so I need to grind it, but I wanted to wait for a decent water weapon before I could, you know, grind it to make things easier. We will get a water switch axe pretty soon. So that's dope. Oh my god. Where is it? It's over there. My fucking god. That was close. Come on. Oh my fucking god. That's the precision of gods that this thing had. Oh my. It couldn't have planned that. The game couldn't have planned. Come on. Break out of stun. Can I say that I hate Oregon? Maybe. Especially in this game. I had quite a little bit of trouble before. The problem is it's a war of attrition with this thing. And we don't deal enough damage for that. You can also attack its tail. You can break off its tail and its chin. So yeah, that's a thing. Tail is easier to break off than chin because it's not as hard. Also, we don't have the sharpness to break off its chin. We need probably a hammer or something. Why do I bounce so much right now? Be able to carve at least at its feet. Go. I don't know why the hits with its chin need to be so big and hitbox. Like, yeah. Could also just, you know, give tremors to it. Come on. Also, the bouncing animation is really, really grating on me. Oh, but it's almost done. Okay. I think we do a ton of elemental damage, and I don't think Uragan likes this. I think Uragan doesn't like elemental damage in general. But yeah. Area 6 is where it's basically at home. It sleeps on top of there. You can't do anything while it sleeps. Come on, come down. It's pretty interesting. I still like Uragan, but sometimes just a little frustrated that I can't fight Zyadios yet. And this episode needs to be Uragan. A little bit saddened by this, but okay. We will prevail. Definitely. I don't know why it even bothered coming down here. Oh, that tail. That one did hurt a lot, huh? The hitbox on that chin is like magic. Like, people complain about Plesiov hip check hitboxes. No, the hitbox on that on that chin. I have a real weird trouble saying chin. And I don't know why. Oh, fuck off. It can be a tough first fight for you. I would advise you to take water element weapons. Usually weapons with high water elements do the trick. Lagiacro's armor helps with its element boost. And then it should be a piece of cake. It's not really. As you can see, I haven't been really trying that much. I've just been complaining this entire fight. I could probably do better, like, a bunch of times. Or maybe I can't talk in general today. Maybe it's just, you know, talking in general is hard. Oh my god. You can't escape this massive chin. But yeah, I'm going to fight the Rathalos off screen. It's not really that different, it's just the Rathalos in deserted islands. I don't even know if it's that different at all. Like, I know that it's stronger, maybe, but that might just be, you know, my own bias speaking. Because sometimes monsters appear stronger when they are in different locales. But Deserted Island is not that different from the volcano in terms of area size and stuff. Might even be a little more generous in terms of area size than the volcano. So I really don't know. Maybe it's different because it's a quest where Rathian can show up. That might be it. So you have to basically hunt Rathian and Rathalos. But what do I know? Did I run out of healing items? It did. Oh yeah. Nice. Shouldn't it be done already? Still going? It's hard to dodge this attack, by the way. Because you don't really know where it's going to go. I know there's probably places to stay that are incredibly safe, but yeah. There we go. That's Uragan. It's not that challenging of a fight. The biggest problem will be getting the chin off and the tail off. For later equipment, which I'm going to grind. But yeah, it's a really straightforward fight. It went pretty quickly. So yeah, breaking this chin off takes a lot. For example, if you are in sword mode, you know, you don't really bounce that much, like this. You don't really bounce off. That's a way to break the chin off, basically. You can just use sword mode and wail against it until it breaks. Or you use a hammer. Shell, scale, obviously no chin, so... Here we go. That's the Uragan. A little bit of a longer episode, but it's okay. Here we are. Everyone's prepared for Theodeos, but armor craft. Let's look at Uragan armor. It has bomb boost and defense and punish draw. I don't know what punish draw is. I really don't. But yeah, Uragan armor looks pretty cool. If you look at preview, like it's extremely bulky and it looks pretty cool. Like, I'm not going to lie. This is really cool looking, but it's not that great, to be honest. But, yeah. I think that's it for Uragan. We could look at our weapons. Switch axe, nothing. Upgrade. Yeah, Blitzkrieg, both times needs Uragan materials. Here we need one jaw. We can basically make this one. Then we also need okay, we need a jaw for both. And more shells. So that should be easy enough to make, I would say. Here we still are missing Elder Dragon Blood and Alagiakros Plates. And this one I did make. I did make the Rough Edge. It has 3 options to go into 3 different places with attack bonus slots and affinity. I'm not going to do any of them so far. You need a lot of Firestone and Dragonite ore to make this. So yeah, not really that into it. And I think I'm going to end the episode for here. Thank you all for watching. If you want to see more Monster Hunter content, please leave a like and subscribe. It helps out a lot. Until next time, goodbye!